Karen's finally gone wild.
Well, what if I told you to wear a burqa? Would you do it, ma'am?
What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again. In this video, we're going to be checking out some crazy Karens and some crazy anti-maskers that apparently just spawned after COVID. I don't know what this weird trend is about not wearing your mask and just causing a huge scene in stores, but apparently Karens love it and they feed off of it because I guess it gives them a reason to cry for a day. Before we do jump into the video, today's shout out winner goes to Keaton Wright, and he decides to say, give me a shout out, please. If you don't, I will bully you. Haha, lol, but for real shout out. And I actually didn't mind it, so congrats, man. I guess you won this shout out because you just asked for it. But if you guys want to be in the next video shout out, just make sure to comment and I'll probably check it out and put you in the next one. In this clip, there was a park that was supposedly closed off. It was during COVID. You know, they're not allowed to enter the park because of COVID. They don't want children spreading it, being too close to it and all that kind of stuff. And basically, this mom decided to jump over the rope and have her kids jump and play there because she didn't see anybody else playing. And when the cops were called, she decided to be a complete hypocrite, guys, and say, you guys are standing way too close to me. Please stay 6 feet away from me because COVID's a thing. But yet you don't care of COVID being a thing when your kids are playing in a park that they're not supposed to be playing in for the safety of COVID. Like, this made absolutely no sense, and it really pissed me off.
How are you?
Good.
Could you not walk so close to me, please?
Oh, I'm not close to you.
Well, I feel that you are.
Yeah, okay, well, you better move backwards then.
I should move backwards?
Yeah.
But you're the one who's walked close up to me.
Yeah, well, this is a public place and I'm walking around checking the place out, okay?
Right, so you're going to be intimidating him. See?
I love how she's telling the cop that he can't move closer to her. Like, hello, he's a cop. Can literally arrest you. He could put his hands on you by the law and you can't do anything to him.
Don't you have some sort of 2-meter rule?
Yeah. This place is
So,
closed,
yeah, you're going to
so
be
you can
intimidated.
call the police and bring him down?
Hello, Mr. Law Enforcement Officer. I do not believe I'm breaking the law, and if you believe I am, I would require to see that.
Well, it's COVID.
I would require that, proof of that.
Playgrounds are closed, so...
Okay, I can see you're an intimidator. What's your name, please? Excuse me. Leave my son, please.
And I also love how she just says, leave my son, please. Like, once again, he is a cop. He can literally carry her son if he wants to, because he's literally breaking the law here. He's not supposed to be in the park, and she just doesn't understand that. She thinks she can do whatever she wants, and I just hate that.
What's your name, please?
My name is Constable Bundle from Brown Bay, and it is...
Can you leave my son alone, please? Yeah, what's your law, please?
But in this next clip, it's actually kind of confusing, but I'm going to explain it the best I can. Basically, there are these 2 people, I think 3 people even, in line, and they don't like how this guy is not wearing his mask. But not only that, they also don't like how he's standing a bit too close to them, and they're actually getting pretty tight about it. It may seem like the woman is the Karen because she's screaming a lot about, you know, how he's not wearing the mask and how he's too close to her, but I'm going to have to agree, man. If you're not following the 6-foot rule and not wearing your mask correctly, I'm going to probably get mad as well.
Oh, please give us some space. We'd like some space.
That's alright. Can't deal with people. Y'all are 7 foot from that girl up there.
Yeah, but you're like with us.
We aren't in the same group.
We're giving her space. You have to give us our space
I'm
too.
not gonna argue with you, lady. I'm not moving.
You.
I'm actually surprised on how he's the older guy and he doesn't even care at all. Like, if anybody's gonna get COVID and it's him, he's gonna get hurt the most, but he really just doesn't give a damn.
I think they're adults, and you
Okay, we're not telling you to put a mask on. We're telling you to give us space. Whether it's the pandemic or not. Whether it's the pandemic or not, we want our space.
You said you weren't sick, so...
I didn't say anything.
Wait. We just want personal space. You keep coming, like, look how close you are to me, bro. You don't even have your mask on. That's fine.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna get closer now.
Get on up there and get up.
We don't want to get close to her either. She also has her own personal space.
Now in this next clip, this Karen really ticked me off the most because it's one of these where they believe they have all right to access inside every single store and public place just because they have their health issue and they think that if they don't have to wear a mask because of their health issue. This happened a lot after COVID. Like, there's a bunch of people saying they couldn't wear their masks because, you know, their health reasons, they have lung issues, and they just can't do it because they'll probably die if they wear a mask. And this is one of the scenarios where this Karen, which is a guy by the way, decided to make this huge excuse because he doesn't want to wear a mask in a Trader Joe's. And the person at the door has a mask in her hand, she has gloves as well, and she's willing to give it to the customer as long as he comes inside, just wears the mask. But he doesn't want to do that at all, and he's being really hard-headed about it.
Courteous to you. I don't get this anywhere else I go in Texas. And it is reprehensible behavior to make a child feel like they should be wearing a mask when there's nothing wrong with them. You understand what you're doing to civil rights. Would you turn somebody away for their race or their religion or their beliefs or anything else like that? Would you? Because a medical exemption, a disability is a protected class.
Like I said, I really don't understand what kind of lung or illness you probably have, but if you get COVID and you have that illness, you're gonna get way worse than just wearing a mask, just saying. Like, they don't understand that, and they think it's by the law they can enter this facility or a public place just because there's no real law in the Constitution where it says you have to wear a mask when entering a public place. Like, that's just so silly.
A disability is a protected class. So what I'm gonna do right now, hopefully you can respect this, is that I'm going to stand in my legal right, which is that if this is a public facility that's open to the public.
I love how he's bringing the laws into it, but the moment the cops are called, who do you guys think they're going to side with? Clearly not him. They're going to side with the people at Trader Joe's. You know, it's their facility. They get to make the rules for their property and their building, and I don't think he can override that just because he doesn't want to wear a mask. Like, I actually am getting so mad here, and this is just me making a video. Like, I shouldn't be mad just by making a video.
It is absolutely. You are a private, could you sell in here if you wanted to as a private business? No, there is federal law. There is federal law. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into this store and I'm going to shop. And if you would like to call the police to have me removed, you can. But in the interim, this is ridiculous that you were, yeah, absolutely. You have shopped here before. Yeah, I know. I have my children with me and I'm being turned away and I'm about to lose it because I don't take them out. And for the one time that I take them out, then I'm now being...
Now, this has to be my favorite clip, period, on a Karen list, like, that I've ever witnessed in my life. Basically, these guys were honking at this lady saying, yo, there's something stuck in your car. And she took it as, like, they were flirting with her. Like, she took it as creepy. She literally came up rushing to the window saying, yo, guys, I'm literally gonna call the cops because this is so creepy how you're following me, you're beeping at me, and you're trying to get my attention. Like, that's so disrespectful of you guys. And the guys are like, bro, we don't care about that. There's literally, like, a gas hose thing sticking out of your car. Like, are you stupid? They clearly didn't say it like that, but it's just so embarrassing, like, how she thought I was flirting. Like, they're not attracted to you at all, woman. Like, even after this, they're probably not gonna be ever attracted to you. But her face expression when she sees the gas hose in her car, bro, says it all.
Leave me alone. Why do you keep following me? It's honestly so creepy, and I'm gonna call the cops. Okay?
Man, no.
Because you guys aren't leaving me alone, and that's why women can't go out in the world by themselves. Because of guys like you. What? Okay, so stop following me.
You have? Oh, like I don't know if you have like a gas. You have a thing hanging out of your car.
What are you talking about?
There's literally a gas hose hanging out of your car. No one's being creeped. Oh, no, thank you. I guess.
I would feel so embarrassed if that was me, guys. Like, absolutely. I would literally drive a whole new car. That car looks new to me. I would drive a whole new one because I would never show my face in that town or area ever again.
There's the thank you. That's... oh, she's what? She's taking it with her?
Oh, she doesn't have. Make sure to get all of it.
Wow, dude.
Alright guys, in this next clip, it actually looks like there's this Karen on a bus, and as you guys can see, there's other people on the bus wearing masks. This Karen just wants to eat some food and not wear a mask at all. And I guess there's this guy who just wants to record her because he feels like, you know, this person should be known in public and everybody who ever sees her should just respect her because she's never wearing a mask. She's not even giving a valid reason. Not that there is a valid reason not to wear a mask, but this woman's not giving any reason at all. She's just staying quiet, eating some food, and putting her hand across her face so nobody could see how she looks like. Like, I don't know what's worse, guys. The bus drivers obviously offer masks if you want to wear one, and this woman just doesn't care. I'm surprised the bus driver actually let her on, or maybe she actually had it on the beginning and she took it off later on.
But I came because you will go viral today. Ma'am, do you have a mask that you can put on? You don't have a mask on a public bus where there's other masks? Do you think your privilege is going to help you today? This is for the health and safety of everybody on the bus. You don't have a mask, and then you have the nerve to be putting on chapstick? You gonna go viral today. The bus driver can't do nothing. We asked you very politely, do you have a mask to put on the bus? Your privilege does not work for you on the metro bus.
At this point, if I was a bus driver, I would have came back here in the commotion and definitely kicked her off. Like, this is annoying.
Maybe in your Lexus, but not on the metro bus, ma'am. You should have a mask on. This is for the health and safety of everybody riding this metro bus. This is unfair for people like you to use your privilege because you don't want to wear a mask.
Now this next one is also a male Karen. These guys are called Kevins. Basically, he doesn't understand wearing a mask. He's saying it's not a law, yada yada yada, even though it's a place where they can make their own rules there. Like, if I have a business and my business requires you to wear a mask, you're gonna have to wear a mask. And he knows damn well if the cops are called, they're gonna side with the business and not with him because everybody needs to wear a mask.
will be forced to leave because we're not complying with Goodwill's forcing us to wear a mask. We're not breaking any law. It's not a law.
Now, the most annoying part is this guy actually started connecting wearing a mask, like wearing a burqa. And he's like, oh, if the store required you guys to wear a burqa, would you guys do it or not? And I think that's a horrible, horrible analogy. Like, this is for your own protection, for other people's protection. And it's not just because they have to wear because the store is saying so.
I think it's disrespectful to ask me to put one on. You want me to put on a mask? That's very disrespectful, ma'am. Well, what if I told you to wear a burqa? Would you do it, ma'am?
Yo, some Karens are actually crazy. Like, it's insane how people like this walk around in public. But that does do it for this video, guys. Let me know your favorite Karen moment. Mine was definitely the gas one where the woman thought they were flirting with her and they weren't. And also, like I said, if you guys want to get shouted out in the video, please make sure to leave a like and also a comment on anything you guys liked in the video. And I'll hopefully try adding it in on the next video. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.